Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Slade Ciccone. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Check swing, and he went. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty delivers. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. The shortstop takes the ball. Ciccone measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Will Smith to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Betts stands at first with 1 out. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Runner.
Mookie on the move. Foul ball there. That one outside. Full count, 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. Valera gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up.
Now this one gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Strike on the inside corner.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Cleveland. And on the hill today, Shohei Ohtani. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes snags it. One up, one down. And now George Valera. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Ohtani, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And that's a strike. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. And that's the third out. New inning getting started. Here comes Max Muncy.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Ciccone back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Out towards right center field. DeLauder on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Kike Hernandez.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Kafis pulls it down, and there's two gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. That one missed.
Inside.
2 outs, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Valera should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here's the center fielder, Chase DeLauder. That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And he takes a strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside. There's a swing and a miss.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Bo Naylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one ripped to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the first baseman, C.J. Pappas. Strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. That's off the inside corner, and a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to the 3rd inning, and now here is Shohei Ohtani. Outside corner, there's a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a score.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Here's Mookie to hit.
Just an incredible play to sacrifice his body. He's all in for this thing.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball.
1
2
out,
strikes.
base is empty. Off the plate inside. Going to count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Valera after it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Smith in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball. That's inside.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Valera makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Diving, makes the grab.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. Look out.
Timeout. Ball
That
down
fastball
right there.
drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. George Valera digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that one almost got him. In the air to left center. Hernandez sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 away down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped but foul. And now the 0-1. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. On to the 4th, and here comes Tommy Edman. Edman in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Muncy takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Chase DeLauder. And there's a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Ball 1 there. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And a foul ball. The Dodgers leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, right side. Freeman over to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And he's already singled in this game. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball inside.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Rocchio in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hernandez has it sized up. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Kike Hernandez. Ciccone back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Flied to right his first time. Missed ball with 1. A changeup. 1-0.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And that one fouled off. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Valera in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That clips a corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Both 2 in this one. Runner on the move. This one popped up. Edman in position. Brings it in. 2 down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. And a swing and a miss there. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch. Now it's going to be Chase DeLauder. And fouled off.
Ball.
Valera, the lead runner at second. Manzardo on at first with 2 down. And a count 1-2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A 3-run dinger. It's 3-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Two outs. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball that side.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Naylor gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Runner on the go. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. He caught it behind his back, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the catcher up to hit, Bo Naylor. He's 2 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
On the ground. Bats up with it. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. C.J. Pappas digs in for the Guardians. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Naylor on at first, nobody out. And now 1 and 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and now it's 3 and 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
First and second, no outs. Here's Brian Rocchio. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. In the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Ripped into right field, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kwan, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Not close with that one. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one finds the corner, and 1-1. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Now here is Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. And that is strike 1. That one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3 true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up.
Number 70 comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now Chase DeLauder in there at the knees. Quan, the lead runner, out at second. Manzardo at first, 2 out of the inning.
That's a ball.
DeLauder tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And that here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and he just misses.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Here comes Max Muncy.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
1 strike.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here is Bo Naylor, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. C.J. Kafis digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Arias leads off first with 1 away. And that one is inside. On the ground, right side, over to first, 2 out. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Hard hit, right side. Edmonds slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Bybee.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Pajes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Backed off the plate that time. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now it's 3-2. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The other way. There's one. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that
dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that is out of play. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. The 0-2. And that one upstairs. Ball 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Freeman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off left side. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
He's out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Slider misses outside. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball left side. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. George Valera digs in for the Guardians. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Muncy. And makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. And the slider just misses. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base knock right field. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second. He's there. It's a two-out double.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Manzardo stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, two down. Off the mark there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball center field. Hernandez sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colby Allard. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. Fastball for a strike. Allard fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Fastball for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get Edman for the out. Hernandez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next pitch is downstairs. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Just misses. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Line drive. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball one. And another ball. Muncy off of first with two away. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks.